How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation Ready Set Play sale is running from now until August 26th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. If any physical editions exist, you can find them down in the description, but with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $36, 58% off, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 Royal Edition is a richly immersive medieval RPG following Henry on an epic quest through a historically grounded 15th century Bohemia, blending deep role-playing with realistic combat, exploration, and consequence-driven choices. This Royal Edition includes the full base game, all story DLC, and additional expansions including Brushes with Death, Legacy of the Forge, and Mysteria Ecclesia. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 130 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off, Gears of War Reloaded is an Unreal Engine remaster of the original blockbuster shooter, fully optimized for PS5 with 4K assets, HDR, and beautifully remastered lighting, shadows, and enhanced environmental detail. This definitive edition includes all DLC, bonus campaign content, and full crossplay and progression support, letting you fight the Locust threat solo or cooperatively with friends in cinematic, action-packed battles. It's a 94 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. For $12, 80% off, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is an open-world action RPG where you play as a Spartan hero navigating ancient Greece, shaping your destiny and influencing history through the choices you make in a world on the brink of chaos. You'll explore untamed landscapes and bustling cities, engage in large-scale battles, complete quests that affect the world around you, and develop your character with abilities, weapons, and gear. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $24, 60% off, Assassin's Creed The Ezio Collection lets you step into the legendary shoes of Ezio across 3 epic adventures, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, all remastered with enhanced graphics. Follow Ezio's journey from a young man learning the assassin's ways to leading the Brotherhood in Rome, and finally to Constantinople as he walks in the footsteps of his mentor, Altair. It's an 87 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 110 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $26, 35% off, South of Midnight Weaver's Edition is a spellbinding third-person action adventure set in the American Deep South, where Hazel is called to become a weaver, a magical mender of broken bonds and spirits, after a hurricane rips through her hometown of Prospero. The Weaver's Edition includes the art book, original soundtrack, a comic book, music video, and a director's cut documentary celebrating the craft and stories behind the game. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $18, 70% off, Unicorn Overlord is a tactical RPG where you reclaim your throne and lead a grand army across a vibrant, meticulously crafted world, blending overworld exploration with exquisitely animated tactical battles. Assemble over 60 unique units, grow your renown, strategically command your forces to overcome powerful enemies, and uncover the intertwined fates of 5 warring nations in an epic story of loyalty, power, and destiny. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $10, 65% off, Trine 5, A Clockwork Conspiracy reunites Amadeus the Wizard, Zoya the Thief, and Pontius the Knight to battle a fearsome clockwork army and save loved ones in a richly detailed fantasy world full of danger and wonder. Explore stunning 2.5D landscapes, solve upgraded puzzles, and engage in intense combat solo or with up to 3 friends in local or online co-op while leveling up each hero through a new skill quest system. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $23, 67% off, Call of Duty Vanguard is a World War II shooter where you dogfight over the Pacific, airdrop into France, defend Stalingrad, and blast through North Africa with cinematic intensity. Developed by Sledgehammer Games, it features a gripping single-player campaign, a multiplayer suite with over 20 maps, and a zombies mode from Treyarch, delivering high-stakes combat and immersive historical detail across multiple modes. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $28, 20% off, Myst Remake is Cyan's ground-up reimagining of the iconic puzzle adventure, whisking you to the eerily beautiful Myst Island and its mysterious ages to unravel a tale of ruthless family betrayal through immersive environmental exploration. Built with all new art, sound, and reimagined interactions, plus optional puzzle randomization and ray tracing support, this is the definitive modern experience of the beloved classic. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $24, 30% off, Riven Remake is Cyan World's expanded reimagining of the 1997 classic, sending you through dense jungles, caverns, and monolithic structures to explore a world shaped by a man who sees himself as a god and uncover why it teeters on the verge of collapse. Free movement through a real-time 3D environment and captivating new visuals bring Riven to life as its cunning puzzles reward careful observation and environmental storytelling. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $32, 35% off, The Altars Deluxe Edition is a sci-fi survival game where you play as Jan Dolsky, the lone survivor of a crash-landed expedition on a hostile planet, tasked with forming a crew of alternative versions of himself, the Altars, each shaped by a different critical decision from his past. This deluxe edition includes the base game, the original soundtrack, deluxe outfits, and the new expansion, Last Variable, releasing mid-July. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $18, 40% off, Blueprints is a mystery strategy puzzle adventure set in the Manor of Mount Holly, where every door you open reshapes the world and guides your journey toward Room 46 through hidden secrets and surprises. Draft each room carefully, uncovering unique challenges, secrets, and items that can be used creatively to progress, while the mana resets each day, forcing you to adapt your strategies and plan ahead with precision. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $16, 70% off, Persona Dancing Endless Night Collection is a rhythm game bundle that brings together Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, and Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight in a one stylish package. With iconic Persona soundtracks adapted for rhythm gameplay, character customization, and social events that deepen bonds with teammates, it delivers stylish, fan-focused musical fun. It's a 75 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $30, 40% off, Diablo 4 delivers a massive next-gen action RPG where you'll master countless abilities, battle endless demonic hordes, and scour nightmarish dungeons for legendary loot. Explore a dark open world filled with terrifying creatures, memorable characters, and a gripping campaign you can tackle solo or with friends, then dive into robust endgame activities like challenging massive world bosses and participating in seasonal events. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. For $16, 60% off, Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year Edition is an epic RPG that blends rich storytelling, strategic combat, and a vast, immersive world full of danger, intrigue, and memorable characters across multiple sprawling regions. Featuring deep tactical combat and massive exploration, this edition also includes all expansions, Jaws of Akan, The Descent, and Trespasser, plus the added deluxe edition upgrades. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $24, 60% off, System Shock is a full remake of the groundbreaking 1994 sci-fi immersive sim, throwing you into a hostile space station ruled by one of gaming's most iconic villains, Shodan. This modern reimagining preserves the original's tense exploration and systematic gameplay while adding HD visuals, refined controls, an overhauled interface, and reworked audio that still features Shodan's original voice actor for maximum atmosphere. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $12, 40% off, 1000 Times Resist is a sci-fi adventure set 1,000 years in the future, where humanity has been nearly extinguished by a mysterious disease, and Iris becomes the all-mother of a society built entirely from her clones. As the Watcher, you relive her memories through communion, solving puzzles, exploring the orchard, and navigating shifting perspectives while discovering truths that challenge everything you thought you knew. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $21, 30% off, Tormented Souls 2 is a survival horror experience where Carolyn Walker must save her sister Anna from visions that manifest into terrifying reality, leading them to the remote town of Villa Hesse. Explore unnerving locations like a shadowy convent, derelict mall, and abandoned school while switching between realities to alter the past and uncover dark secrets in a twisted, suspense-filled narrative. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, and there's unfortunately 9 broken trophies, making the platinum currently unobtainable. For $20, 72% off, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is a pulse-pounding first-person shooter that thrusts you in the volatile geopolitical conflict in the early 1980s during global tension and espionage. Experience a cinematic single-player campaign filled with espionage, deception, and covert operations as you chase down a shadowy Soviet threat across East Berlin, Vietnam, Turkey, and within KGB headquarters, where every decision can alter history. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $21, 70% off, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remastered Deluxe Edition is a dark, atmospheric JRPG classic where Tokyo is consumed by the apocalyptic conception, and your choices shape a dangerous world of gods, demons, and shifting alliances. Explore a shattered city, battle or negotiate with dangerous demons, and master strategic turn-based combat that rewards careful planning, fusion, and exploiting enemy weaknesses. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $15, 70% off. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name once again follows legendary Yakuza Kazuma Kiryu, who faked his death to protect his family, as he is drawn back in a conflict by a mysterious figure. Under the codename Joryu, Kiryu navigates vibrant locations filled with compelling characters, switching between the bone-crunching Yakuza style and high-tech, precision-driven agent style in visceral melee combat. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $24, 60% off. The Outlast Trials is a co-op survival horror experience from Red Barrel set during the Cold War, where unwilling test subjects are imprisoned inside Murkoff's sadistic psychological experiments. Sneak through nightmarish trial facilities solo or with up to 3 friends using stealth-focused gameplay, scarce defensive tools like stun rigs and blind mines, and tense objective-based missions that pit you against grotesque enemies. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $28, 60% off. The Civilization VI Anthology is the ultimate console collection, including the base game, all expansions, DLC, and the full New Frontier Pass, perfect for newcomers and strategy enthusiasts alike. With Rise and Fall, Gathering Storm, 6 DLC packs, and the New Frontier Pass adding new civilizations, leaders, game modes, and environmental challenges, it offers endless strategic depth and countless hours of engaging gameplay. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $24, 40% off. Tekken 8 is the latest entry in the fighting game series, with over 32 detailed characters with high-resolution models, featuring cinematic story sequences and interactive stages. Engage in fast-paced battles using new mechanics like heat, rage arts, and the accessible special-style control system, while exploring the story mode or customizing your avatar for arcade challenges, online ranked matches, and interactive lobbies. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $15, 70% off. The Little Nightmares 1 and 2 bundle is a chilling puzzle platformer collection where you guide Six and Mono through twisted, nightmarish worlds filled with grotesque enemies and haunting mysteries. Explore the Maw in the original game and uncover its secrets of the Maw DLC, then venture into the eerie Pale City in Little Nightmares 2, avoiding terrifying resonance while unraveling the dark secrets of the Signal Tower. It's an 81 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to finish both games. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.